Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the time period of October 1st to the 22nd, 2018. I am using B playing cards. Okay, that's what they look like there. Please do apologize for the delay on your readings. I actually did them the same time I did the other ones, you and Virgo. But what happened was, when I went to listen to it before uploading it, I realized that it did not record all the way. So I really hope that you record all the way, and I'm hoping that Virgo did as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then after that, I pretty much got busy. So I didn't want to shortchange and just not put up Virgo and you. Okay, I didn't want to just do that. So I wanted to make sure that I had made time to do your video. Okay, so I'm gonna run through these really quickly. These are hearts. The hearts represent water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cups energy. These are clubs. Clubs represent fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wands energy, club energy, okay? Diamonds represent earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pentacle energy. And the spades represent air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Spades, aka swords energy, okay? So now that we got that down pat, let's begin with your reading and see what's going on. So what I did like of the fact that I did Virgo's reading, it was totally different. So even if it's been 10 days after the day that I actually did it, or 8 days or 11 or 12 days after the day that I actually did do the readings, they are quite different than I thought. Than the first time that I did them. And, usually that happens for a reason with that kind of feeling, okay? So let's see what energies are coming through for you, Libra. All right. I already get something that you're already saying that something is not your fault, so it could be some type of responsibility. But I also get the stealing of information. What is going on with people taking information? I don't understand. So maybe somebody's blaming you for that. I get something about like a car. Maybe it's car keys. Maybe it's somebody's like license. Maybe it's like maybe it's having something to do with DUI. Maybe it's felony. Maybe it's whatever it is. It has something to do with information for sure. But I get something about a car note. Maybe something's going on with a car note, but I did not put. So maybe there's a note on a car that somebody's complaining to you that you put it there. So either you did or you didn't. Does it need to go to court? So maybe it's that bad. Maybe the car note is to the point where maybe somebody feels something is a plan. Maybe I get an Aries. Maybe an Aries feels set up. For some reason, maybe they feel, I get some of those Scorpio and a Pisces. Maybe they feel set up by a Scorpio and a Pisces like element. If it's an Aries, that element. If it's an Aries, they feel set up by a Scorpio and a Pisces. Whatever. If you listen to Scorpio's reading, a Scorpio was trying to get help from a Pisces to, what do you call it? To confront an Aries-like element, but it's just the way that they were doing it. Maybe something going with fake stuff. So maybe it's like, maybe you're finding out that an Aries is they're being plagued by like by fake car notes, by fake parking tickets, by whatever it is, it's fake. But why can't they see that this is not real? So it could be like parking tickets, or why? Maybe it's an Aries. Maybe you're confused. But Aries is confused, or you're confused. You're confusing to the fact that Aries doesn't seem to understand or see that something is not real. Maybe you're laughing about that. But is it good for her or good for him? Maybe you're laughing about these things. But maybe the Aries was doing something bad. If you listen to Scorpio's reading, an Aries-like element was involved with stealing something from a Capricorn energy, or they're just involved with something bad, period. And maybe you kind of see fake, whether they're fake or real, whether you kind of see fake things happening to someone that is potentially ending them up in court, or it's ending them up in a situation that is difficult for them to get out of. It could be like spending the night in jail, but for some reason it's funny to you. It may be funny to you because maybe that element was doing something bad to somebody. But maybe you feel, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's sorrow with that also. Maybe you feel bad for the Aries. This could be a situation here where somebody may have been born poor. Like somebody may have been born, or maybe they were came from a very poor background. Maybe that's why she's stealing. So if it's an Aries, she's stealing because, or he or she is stealing because somebody came from a background of not having. So maybe it's you, maybe, I don't know. Somebody came from a serious background of not having, maybe they were raised poor, grew up poor, born poor, whatever. I mean, poor is like a mindset, if Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you read that book, or maybe you're reading that book, maybe that's something that you're teaching in Aries, that we don't have to do these things in order to be successful. Maybe that's what Aries needs. Something that's chauvinistic about an Aries. So maybe something that's chauvinistic about that. So whether they're a man or a woman, something is chauvinistic about them. But there's that element here where someone grew up not having, but maybe you feel like they don't have a right to be chauvinistic. They don't have a right to be chauvinistic. But there's this image, just this, you could feel images. There's this feeling of an image where like you just want to take like a bucket of cold ice and just splash it on someone. Like maybe somebody's hot, or you want them to cool down. Maybe somebody's really angry. I mean, it's obvious that they will be angry because something is fake is being pinned on them. So maybe it's something, maybe they're saying that something is not true. Maybe there's all this constant lying with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be an Aries. Maybe something is maybe they're constantly lying, and maybe you just want to get a bucket of cold ice and water and splash on them so that they would actually say the truth about a situation. Or maybe they're just hot. Maybe you just want to take a cold shower. Maybe you're really attracted to that element, and maybe there's a need to take a cold shower with this kind of feeling. If it's not that, then maybe you just want, I guess, something about shushing. Maybe you should be really quiet about doing something that you're doing. Or maybe someone's telling you to shush. I don't know what the deal is. All right, let's see what the element is. So it's definitely an Aries element. Whether you dated them, house with them, work with them, they're involved with something, and somebody's exacting revenge on them, or they're dealing with crazy karma. Someone just dealing with really bad karma, but you're laughing. You're laughing at it, but there's also this element of feeling bad for the person that the karma is happening to. But then at the same time, you're like, they deserve it. It just depends on the situation. All right, let's see. Libra. All right. But there's I can't believe she's here. So maybe somebody, or he or she is here. So maybe somebody tracked you down. There's this element, but there's how did she find me? So maybe it could be the Aries, could be an Aries female, some fire sign element. Let me shuffle first. But you can't, whatever it is, somebody is somewhere, and you can't believe that they're somewhere. And you're like, what the hell are they doing here with this kind of feeling? Okay. I could tell this is not gonna be as long as Virgo's reading. Four of Spades element being here, but I get the Aries. So maybe somebody is short. I get someone on a vacation. Maybe they took a vacation. With a Sag. So there's an Aries element that took a vacation with a Sagittarius element. But there's a not telling a Capricorn that. So maybe those two elements that took a vacation, or you're aware that they are either they're planning one, or they took a secretive one surrounding an external element. I was getting the Capricorn energy with that. So, but there's also this feeling of, but there's a feeling sorry for. So maybe you feel sorry for the Capricorn energy. That's why it's a Four of Spades element here. Or maybe it's an air sign. Maybe you feel bad. It is your element. Maybe you feel bad. Maybe you feel bad for a Gemini. But there's a Capricorn keeps doing to him or her, or Capricorn keeps this, that, and a third. So by unfriending, maybe maybe you feel bad for a Gemini because a Capricorn keeps unfriending them, or maybe a Gemini is not talking to a Capricorn. And there's multiple people that are not talking or conversing with a Capricorn element, or they're doing shady, secretive things surrounding a Capricorn. But there's this element of feeling bad for both of those energies. So you feel bad for maybe that's why you feel like a Capricorn is doing shady things to people because bad things are happening to them. But I get Aries is stealing. You feel like a Capricorn energy is maybe they're being sneaky and shady, or not. They're not. I mean, you feel this way about them because an Aries element is stealing from them with the Four of Spades. But the Aries element is also involved with their man, would also involve the Capricorn's man, woman, whatever. And maybe that's what is depressing. But I get to know something that is for you. You find that depressing to know. It is swords. The spades represent your mental mind. It's depressing for you to know that information. And maybe there's a need to say something about it. But like I said, somebody came from the fire sign energies, the Sag, the Aries, whatever. Those elements, Leo, maybe Leo as well, but maybe not. But it's Aries and Sag. Those elements, they came from a heavy background of not having. So maybe they're just feeling really bad for those elements. But this element here where they're taking from the Capricorn energy. But this element here where you feel really bad for the fact that they're taking from the Capricorn energy. It just depends what the Four of Spades element. This could be happening to you, This could be happening to you as well, but something is new about that. So maybe the Aries, something is new about an Aries taking from you. But I guess something about store money. So maybe somebody is taking store money. Maybe you own a store with an Aries, or maybe you run some type of business with an Aries element, but it requires you to have a separate account specifically for this business. So maybe you have a savings for your store, or maybe you have a savings for your law firm. Maybe there's an element. Maybe you work for a law firm, or maybe you own a law firm, or maybe you run a law firm. But somebody has been taking I guess something like a safe that has maybe it has jewelry in it, maybe it has watches and diamonds and gold, or like parents' jewelry. Like there's somebody has a safe somewhere that has money, maybe it has money in it, and Aries is taking it, whatever. But how does he or she know the combination? So that's one situation. But I wanted to say maybe something is going on with parents' jewelry being inside of a safe. And the safe, and somebody can't open the safe. That's why it's a Four of Spades. But there's I want to sell. So maybe it's like family heirlooms. Like maybe it's something that was passed down to you by a grandmother, a grandfather, a great grandmother, a great grandfather. It's something that's ancestral about that. So maybe it's wills, inheritances, that it's being kept away in a frozen account. But there's an Aries is trying to get to. The Aries is trying to get to that. If it's like a frozen account, some type of secretive account that someone has, will, inheritance, money, jewelry, watches. Somebody doesn't really care about the jewelry or whatever it is that belong to a parent. They're not really checking for that. They're checking for there's $10,000 or some type of amount of money is inside of a safe, or inside of it's in a Chase bank account. Like there's a Chase bank account that has like $10,000 in it that you have with an Aries, or an Aries is externally doing it to a Capricorn because you're aware that Capricorn has $10,000 in real money owed to them, or is that amount of money is owed to you but the Aries is trying to get to it, or you have that money with an Aries trying to save, but an Aries is trying to get to that money with the Four of Spades energy being here. Okay. All right. So it just depends on what's going on, but it's heavy. The Aries, for some reason, their energy is very prominent in a lot of these readings that I've been doing, but it's always them trying to take and never trying to do for themselves. So maybe something's going on with that. Maybe something's going on with you trying to teach, but it's aggravated energy with what I just said. So maybe you're aggravated into the fact that someone is beneficiary. Somebody is a beneficiary, and for you, maybe somebody is just benefiting, and maybe you kind of see Aries, some fire sign, you kind of Leo, whatever. You kind of see those, they're trying to get to your money. But it doesn't matter how the money is being kept away. They're trying to get to it, period. But they're trying to save maybe you're trying to save for school, and those elements could be parents, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands. But they're trying to use it. They're trying to use all those fire signs. They're trying to use your money, or the money that belongs to a Capricorn, whatever the situation is here, okay? With the Four of Spades element, okay? But there's a wrong business turn, or you feel like you Aries, you feel like you, or some fire sign, you feel like you made a wrong business turn with those elements. And maybe they're also using something against you as well, or it's a Capricorn that's using something against them, or vice versa. But they're laughing at, when I said, when you're laughing at the fact that the Capricorn is using some type of knowledge that they know against the fire signs, and maybe that's what's funny to you. It's comical to you. Like you're laughing at that, or something's karmic though. Maybe you should not laugh at that. Maybe there's an element, but there's an Aquarian energy that should not laugh at that because something is karmic with this kind of feeling. Okay. Or Gemini, whatever. 10 of Clubs energy. What I just said is basically 10 of Clubs energy being here. But as I want a divorce, I get a Leo. You want a divorce. It doesn't have to be a legal one. You just want a divorce from a legal-like element, period, some fire sign element. But maybe they're stealing. There's this feeling of they're either stealing from you, or you're finding out that you're finding out that these elements are stealing from your cousin, or you are that cousin that's being stolen from. These could be family members, uncles, aunts that are stealing from you, or they're stealing from an external cousin, whatever that means, with the 10 of Clubs energy. Or it's your man, your woman. They're trying to get into this. There's that knowing combination. How do you know the combination to our bank account? How do you know the combination to our bank account? How do you know the password? How do you know? How do you know the combination? That's about bank tellers. Maybe someone is going on a secretive relationship that a fire sign has to bank tellers. And maybe that's what's a shock to you with the Four of Spades and the 10 of Clubs energy. But you didn't know. But I get something about Hershey. Maybe it's Hershey. Maybe that's, what's funny? My sister actually has a friend that is a Libra that has a dog named Hershey. So something's funny about that. I just think that's funny. But maybe it's Hershey Park. Maybe it's Hershey chocolate. But there's a trying to invest. Maybe you're trying to invest in Hershey. Maybe you invest in Hershey, like that business of chocolate, like Hershey products. Maybe somebody introduced you to that. Maybe somebody's trying to get you to invest in something pertaining to Hershey. So either it's a dog, it's an animal, or somebody that has that name, or it's a place. Hershey Park, or it's Hershey chocolate, or some type of brand. Somebody's trying to get you to, and Abercrombie and Fitch, somebody's trying to get you to invest in this. And but you're like, I don't like chocolate, but something is a good investment, but you're like, I don't like chocolate, I don't like chocolate. So why would I invest in a chocolate business with the 10 of Clubs? You know what I mean? Maybe you feel like someone's trying to, you have a business with fire sign elements, but maybe you feel like they're trying to diverge your interests so that you would be interested in something else, so that you won't focus on stealing. So you won't focus on so you won't pay attention to the fact that they're stealing from you or someone else, with the 10 of Clubs energy being here. But yet the Pisces was manipulated by something as well, with the 10 of Clubs. But yet they were given money. A Pisces was given money. Maybe a Pisces was given money to go to Hershey Park to not say something, or some type of bribe, or you're aware of that somehow, some crazy awareness that you have of that, or something's going on with about maybe a Pisces. Something is a burden with a Pisces. I keep getting bribes. Maybe you're trying to bribe a Pisces. Somebody's trying to bribe a Pisces like element somewhere with the 10 of Clubs energy. But fire signs are aware. A fire sign element is aware that you're trying to bribe a Pisces. Fire sign elements are aware of that. But I want her out of my house. So maybe you could be that her. You could be that her that a Pisces wants out of your house. A Pisces wants you out of their home, or vice versa, or it's fire-like elements but maybe somebody bribed the Pisces to get out of somewhere. But I get that's not fair. Maybe that's your parent. Maybe this is something. Maybe I get your dad. Maybe this is something that your dad is. Maybe your dad is a Sag, or you have some fire sign parent if they're not a partner. Maybe you're on the outside looking in. They're trying to bribe your mom to not be around. They're trying to bribe your mom so they could take from your mom. Like your dad's trying to bribe your mom so that he could take from your mom, vice versa, with the 10 of Clubs. But as a dad, what are you doing to her? Your father, I get a Scorpio. Your dad is a Scorpio also, or a Sag, some fire sign element. If you have a partner, if you have like a marital or relationship partner, it's like a Leo or Aries like element, or any one of those elements. But somebody's a parent here, and you're on the outside looking into. Parents are bribing each other so that they could take from each other, or take from another family member. But yeah, bad business deal or bad business partners with the 10 of Clubs. But so why would you get my parents involved? So maybe you're arguing with your partner into why they're getting your parents involved with some type of private affair that you have between them. Why are you getting my parents involved with this? Why are you getting our in-laws, your in-laws involved with our private and personal affairs with 10 of clubs? But how else was I going to get her out? Maybe it's the Pisces. Maybe this is what your fire sign parent is talking to you about, or your parents, your fire sign partner is talking to you about how to get your mom out with the 10 of clubs. Someone undercover does not like, I get something about your mom being darker or something like that. Maybe you're darker, you're lighter, or whatever. Something's going on with a dark skinned mom. Doesn't like the fact that your mom is dark, light, whatever it is, with the 10 of clubs. Maybe that's why Scorpio. Maybe that's why a parent is being treated strangely by in-laws. Like, this could be a situation here where you're married to someone, but you're married to someone. Like, say you're a woman, you're married to a guy, and their parents. I get envious. Somebody, you're married. If you're a woman, you're married to a dude. Their parents are envious of you, or their parents are envious of your parents. Or there's another situation here where you're married to someone, and their parents they don't like your parents, or vice versa, because something's going on with their skin tone, with the 10 of clubs energy. But I get mine too. Something's going on with your skin tone and fire sign elements. But you're like, I'm not even that dark. I'm not even that light. I'm not even at this, that, and the third. Maybe there's something on being shunned by a parent. You don't understand. Okay, I see what's going on. Maybe your parent is shunning you. Like, maybe a parent is shunning you, but it has something to do with your skin tone. And maybe that's what, maybe you feel like you shouldn't. Maybe you're being shunned, but something's going on with your skin tone. Maybe you're light, but you don't understand why a parent or a partner or whatever, somebody is shunning you, but it has something to do with the fact that you're darker, or the fact that maybe you're light and you're still being shunned. Maybe something doesn't matter with the 10 of clubs energy. I get mental illness with the 10 of clubs. Maybe these elements, these fire sign elements, maybe they have mental illnesses, or maybe they need diagnoses. But yeah, because they're doing stupid things. Like, these elements, they're doing stupid things. So either it's external and it's a family member or a friend, or it's a partner that you have, or it's somebody's in-laws that are strange with the 10 of clubs energy. But I also get housemates. Something strange about housemates with the 10 of clubs. They keep comparing. Like, there's housemates that keep comparing. Like, maybe it's skin tones, looks, fashion, whatever it is. Why does something matter with the 10 of clubs energy? But it has something to do with dark and light skin and not dark and whatever it is with the 10 of clubs energy, or it has something to do with money and business and somebody taking more, biting off more than they can chew with the 10 of clubs energy. But that's where the money is going. So either somebody's going to amusement parks like Hershey, or someone's going on with food. Like, maybe they're buying food, and maybe they've been in the savings, or it's aggravating you with the 10 of clubs energy. It's very aggravating to you. So maybe it's in-laws that you don't want to. Maybe you share. Maybe there's something that you share. It could be a business that you share with in-laws, or a home that you share with in-laws, a business that you share with in-laws, and maybe they're just taking advantage with the 10 of clubs energy. But again, they think you are. So maybe you have in-laws, or your partner's parents, or something's going on. Maybe your parents or somebody's parents think that you're taking advantage of my son. Someone thinks that you're taking advantage of a Leo like element, some fire sign. They think that if you're a woman, a fire sign male, their parents think that you're taking advantage. If you are a dude, maybe you're a dude, and maybe these are females. These elements could be showing up like, again, they're annoying. They're annoying females that you're doing business with, or you house with, or they're also siblings with a 10 of clubs. But yeah, there's siblings that want everything. So with the 10 of clubs, you have siblings that want everything. But maybe they're also you also have siblings that are comparing life paths, and maybe that's what's annoying as well. But maybe there's parents that are also doing these things. But I get between you and a Virgo, like, you have parents that are comparing your life path and a Virgo's life path. But I get nose. Something's going on with parents comparing your nose size to that of a Virgo. So either a Virgo's a sibling, or a Virgo's a friend. It could be a friend group situation. Something that's silly about that with the 10 of clubs. Something silly about that as well. What you're waiting on is the 7 of diamonds energy here. It could be earth sign, but or maybe you're just waiting to collect money. I get stolen. You're waiting to collect money that was stolen from you with the 7 of diamonds energy. But I should not have let her buy this, or I should not have ordered this with the 7 of diamonds and the 10 of clubs energy. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe I get free will. Maybe you let your partner have too much free will in a business deal, in a relationship, whatever it is. Maybe you let somebody have too much freedom somewhere, and they're taking advantage with the 7 of diamonds energy here. Or it's a Virgo. Maybe I get taken advantage. Maybe it's a Virgo that's taking advantage of something that's going on. I get jealousy. Maybe a Virgo is jealous. Some earth sign element is jealous, or maybe you think they are, but they're not, or you're jealous of them. Or it's a Virgo that's jealous. Maybe something's going on with a Virgo being jealous. By inviting, maybe you invite a Virgo-like element somewhere. I mean, that's what a fire sign complaining. That's what a fire sign element is complaining to you about. Why don't you invite her, them, whoever? Maybe it's multiple earth sign elements that you didn't invite somewhere. But it's a she or he doesn't have any money. So maybe you didn't invite someone because you know intuitively they don't have any money. But it's their family is stealing from them. So maybe it's a Virgo's family that you're a part of. It's the same family, or it's a Capricorn, some earth sign element. Like maybe something's going on with their family stealing from them. And maybe that's why someone is they don't have any money. You know? But an Aries has something that Aries has something that belongs to a Capricorn element, or has something that belongs to you. That's why I said somebody taking money, stealing money, and knowing combinations, 10 of clubs and the 7 of diamonds energy. Because I don't want to work with you anymore. So maybe it's the fire sign. Maybe that's why it's a burden. Maybe you don't want to work with fire sign elements anymore. Maybe you feel like an earth sign element would be a good business prospect for you. But something's annoying about earth sign elements also. Like they're going to compare. So something's going on with earth sign. Something's going on with college. Maybe an earth sign. Maybe an earth sign element is in school. Maybe they're finishing college. Or there are, maybe that's what a Pisces. That's what a Pisces is complaining about with the 10 of clubs and the 7 of diamonds. Yo, I'm not ready to go back yet. Maybe you're Pisces. Maybe a Pisces is a parent, Pisces is a friend, whatever. Pisces feel like something going on with you matching a cousin or being like a cousin, family member. 10 of clubs. Maybe that's what your dad is also talking about that. Maybe that's where the embarrassment is coming from. Maybe that's why the comparisons, but you don't understand why your mom and dad are comparing you to like an external family member. But you're like, he doesn't even like her. Maybe your dad doesn't like an earth sign element. Your dad doesn't like a Virgo, a Capricorn, Taurus, whatever. Like your father, your mom, your dad, they don't like those elements, or maybe they like you better. But you're configuring. Maybe you're configuring something about yourself, and maybe a sign energy isn't. And maybe that's what a Pisces is arguing about. Hey, priorities. Your Pisces is arguing with you about your priorities, and fire sign. They're arguing with you about your priorities, or you're arguing with them about their priorities, or taking money, or this, that, and third. You know, maybe some of your boyfriend liking, but maybe it's an earth sign. Your boyfriend, fire sign elements, or earth sign. Maybe you can have an earth sign boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. Something's going on with your partner liking somebody. Maybe they like you, or a earth sign, a Capricorn. Your fire sign energy, your partner, you think they do or they don't, or they actually do with the 7 of diamonds energy. But that's why I don't want to work with him, or that's why I don't want him here, or that's why I'm ostracizing me. You're ostracizing a fire sign or earth sign element because something's going on with you. If you like somebody, like your partner likes your cousin, or your partner likes your sibling, or your partner likes some type of crazy family tie, like you're married or you're dating someone, but they like your sibling, or they like your cousin, something crazy like that. Maybe that's why you don't want to deal with fire sign energies anymore. You're like, why do you like my cousin? Like you intuitively, you know that someone likes your cousin, or your friend, or your friend's sister, or your friend's sibling with the 10 of clubs. But I get still do like something's going on. Like they still, there's an Aries element, some fire sign. They still like some earth sign element that from the past. They still like an earth sign element from the past, and you don't understand that. And maybe that's why you don't want to work with the fire sign element, and that's also why you don't want to work with the earth sign element anymore. Because I don't want her or him around my man, my woman, 7 of diamonds, 10 of clubs energy being here. But yet somebody Aries having a hard on. Some fire sign, like they have a hard on with something that's going on here. So maybe it's the earth sign element. But yet you saw your partner either you saw your partner catching feelings for an earth sign, or you saw your partner like if it's a guy, you saw your partner having a hard on with an earth sign element, and that's why it's a 10 of clubs energy. Something is hurtful, something is emotionally hurtful about that. But I also feel like that's why you went far away. Maybe that's why you travel far away from a fire sign, from earth sign, from both of these elements. You feel deceived by both of these elements, you know. But I also think that's why you're half caring about a family member. That's why you're rude to them, or a sibling, or a friend. Maybe that's why you're half caring about a family member or a friend, because intuitively you know that your man, your woman likes your friend or your family member, your sister, your brother. Intuitively you know that. I mean, that's why you're half caring about someone. That's why you're half caring about someone. But they're arguing. The fire scientists, they're arguing about you, about spending time with earth sign elements, or business, or money, and taking money. Maybe there's this feeling here. I get dates. Maybe you feel like a fire sign. Maybe they're trying. Maybe you feel they're trying to get away. I get to spend time with a Capricorn or some Earth sign. Maybe you feel like they're trying to figure out a way to spend. I get while I'm gone. Like you're gone from somewhere, and intuitively you feel like your man, your woman is gonna go try to spend time with your sibling or your friend. Intuitively you feel maybe you're away for some reason, like maybe you go to work, maybe you're going to work, maybe you're going to the store, maybe you're taking some long vacation, maybe you're going to be gone for a while, a couple of weeks, 7 weeks, 7 days, a whole week, maybe you're going to be gone for a week and a week or two, and maybe you think that I get fondling, maybe you think that someone is fondling what you, maybe you feel like, but that's why I asked her to leave, or that's the real reason into why I didn't want him or her here anymore. Maybe that's what you did to an earth sign. Maybe you ask the earth sign element to leave. Someone is a short visit, so maybe someone could be going, like, maybe that's why I get Aries is acting strange around like, if some fire sign is they're acting strange and mousy around the earth sign element, because intuitively they know that you're gonna snap at them. I get looking at my sister. You're looking at their sister or something crazy. Sister doesn't have to be a biological sister. Could be like your friend. You call your sister, your man, your woman is looking at them. You're looking at my man. You look at my woman. Something here is a crazy connection that is being sparked. So maybe it's a crazy, maybe you feel like it's your fault. Maybe something's going on with you. This could be a situation where you're doing business, as simple as that. You're doing business with your husband, your wife, your whatever. You're inviting someone. Maybe someone's a wrong turn. You're inviting someone to join your business or sign element. You're trying to invite them to do business with you. But the fire sign, I get Aries, Aries dude, whatever, female, they're breaking their back to be with earth sign. Intuitively, you know that, but it's something, I guess it's something that they're doing. Some fire sign it's something that they're doing, saying, maybe there's, oh, I see what's going on. Maybe you heard them say something on the phone. You could have heard some type of crazy conversation that this element had, and maybe you ate tears, and now you're crying. Like maybe someone is sad about some type of situation. Maybe that's why you're spending time with earth sign. Maybe something happened to earth sign. Or something's happened. It's gross. I get how you feel with my cousin, how you feel with my sister, fire sign elements. They're boys. If you're a woman, your man is on the phone with his friends, and they're talking about how cute a Capricorn is. Like somebody's talking about how cute a Capricorn is. And you're losing your mind with the 7 of diamonds and the 10 of clubs, and that's why you're not spending time with the Capricorn, Virgo, whatever, or sign. That's why you're not spending time. I was getting Capricorn first. That's why you're not. Aries is doing that. Aries is doing that. Maybe a Leo, maybe a Leo looking at a Virgo, Capricorn, whatever. They're all these guys and girls that they're just looking at each other. No, there's no coof. There's no coof with some type of situation that's going on here. Someone's blatant about this. Like the fact that you're hearing somebody's feelings on the phone, and maybe that's why you ask her sign element to leave. I get her cousin. That's why you ask whoever the her is. You ask her, whoever the her, so her cousin to leave, whoever the she is, whoever the her is, whatever it is. But it's something that's why I asked her cousin to leave. Somebody's cousin to leave. My cousin. That's why I asked my cousin to leave. Maybe it's her sign cousin. You ask their cousin to leave or sister to leave. Something going on you making it seem like it was all the earth sign energy's fault for looking at your man, your woman, and it wasn't. You were being really petty about something also, but you couldn't take some type of conversation. Like there was a conversation that it was making you bawl. Like there was a conversation of making you bawl behind the scenes, behind doors, behind bathrooms, behind club doors, wherever you are. This could be happening in a club. But somebody may have been drunk. Maybe somebody was really tort somewhere, and maybe they were really drunk and high and whatever. And maybe they were saying really crazy sexual things about someone. And maybe I get niece. Somebody was saying really crazy sexual things about somebody's niece. Somebody's niece. Your niece. Fire sign energy is their niece. Something's going on with that. Maybe earth sign energy is the niece. Or the cousin, the friend, whatever. You just heard a crazy conversation. You're trying to block your ears off. You're trying to block your ears off. Wow. Your present has a 2 of diamonds energy here. Because I should have invited. Maybe you should have invited. Maybe something was not very expensive. The diamonds represent money. Something was not very expensive. Maybe you could have invited someone, some earth sign. Maybe it's a fire sign. Maybe you could have invited a fire sign element. But you didn't want them there. Something's going on with you not wanting. Maybe you were hurt by them, deceived by them. That's why they're on the left side. Like they were deceiving you because of what you heard them saying. You heard them saying something crazy, or also the fact that they try to get into your account. Right? While you were, somebody was trying to get into your account while you weren't home, while you weren't at work. Somebody was trying to get into your account. But I ain't giving to the earth sign. Maybe you're arguing with fire sign elements so that you could take money out of some account, or they're arguing with you about taking money account for someone that actually belongs to, with the 7 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds. Right? It's her money. Like, something's going on. Like, it's her money. It's an earth sign energy. It's their money with the 2 of diamonds. It's her money, his money. It's their money. Why are you taking from them? Maybe that's what they're arguing with you about. Maybe you trying to safeguard something, or it's an air, some fire sign. Maybe they're trying to safeguard something. But something's going on. You feeling bad, and you want to break. You're trying to argue with them, like her sister. You're trying to argue. It could be the earth sign energy. It's her sister. Her sister. You're arguing with her sister, Aries sister, fire sign sister. You're arguing with them about giving back money. You're arguing with them about giving back money to someone that actually belongs to you, because they took it. Your money. You're arguing with them about taking your money, trying to dip into savings. How are you going to go to school? You're trying to save for school. Your parents are comparing. Cousins that are flourishing. You have cousins that are flourishing in life with a 7 of diamonds, or sign of cousins, or sign sisters, family members, brothers. They're flourishing in life, 7 of diamonds. But as I don't want them to. Something's going on with you not wanting or sign energies to flourish. Maybe you feel as maybe you're arguing with fire sign elements about maybe the fact that I see what's going on. The fact that there's a whole lot of money that belongs to somebody, and it's being withheld from them, but the person that's being withheld from, they're flourishing in life with the 7 of diamonds and 2 of diamonds. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're flourishing in life. But a Leo can't take the fact that you're flourishing in life. But if you work hard, then you could do what I'm doing, or you can do or be where I'm at in life with a 10 of clubs energy here. Maybe that's what you're arguing with a fire sign, with fire sign energies about, pertaining to earth sign, or that's what you're arguing with fire sign energies about, because they're dipping into your money all the time, the 10 of clubs. Right? In-laws. Maybe in-laws are doing that. You're married. You have in-laws that are dipping into money, savings money. Maybe they can't do that anymore. Like, maybe you're arguing with your spouse about in-laws dipping into money. They can't do this anymore. 2 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. Your future has the 4 of hearts energy here, right? Pisces. Maybe something's going on with a Pisces. Like, something's going on with you feeling a little bit cruel. Something's cruel with a Pisces-like element. Maybe they're being cruel about something. Maybe you think they're being cruel. But something about a conversation that they had with a Sag. Maybe you heard that conversation. Maybe it's your parents, siblings, whatever. Maybe you heard bosses, people in your workplace. Maybe you heard a conversation between a Pisces and a Sag. They could have been arguing with you. They could have been arguing with the fact that you're not in school, or something's going on ethic. Maybe something's going on with your work ethic with the 10 of clubs and the 4 of hearts. But so why didn't they tell me this? Maybe something's going on with you hearing some type of side conversation pertaining to your work ethic, and people not telling you, or Pisces or Sag, somebody's not telling you what's going on. Parents, people that you work with, they're not telling you training. Maybe somebody's not telling you need training. But that's why I'm away. So this kind of feels like you're trying to make some sporadic move to be away from people that you're trying to run away from being compared or something, or you're trying to show people that you're better than, or something's going on with you. It has something to do with some type of travel that you're taking with the 10 of clubs. There's a showing off. Maybe fire sign elements think you're trying to do this because somebody likes the earth sign in a family, in a workplace. This could be a situation here where there's a proven wrong. You're trying to prove partners wrong, spouses wrong, parents, in-laws wrong. You're trying to prove people wrong by configuring something about yourself. But that's something to do with you taking some type of trip, and maybe you couldn't take some type of comparisons that were happening between you and the earth sign element. So that's why you're trying to go off, and maybe that's why you're going off and showing off. You're going off and showing off. 10 of clubs. That's what a Pisces is saying. And a Cancer. That's what a Pisces and a Cancer are saying. That's what these water signs. That's what they're saying. Behind the scenes. That's what they're saying behind the scenes. But there's a boyfriend somewhere that thinks that these water sign elements, that the family, the friends, whatever, they think that they're right. Your partner thinks that your family is right. Your job environments, that they're right. Mm. This could be a situation where you're trying to like you're maybe you're work maybe you're not maybe you something's going on with your work ethic in a job and you're trying to like go on vacations and show off. I don't know what the deal is. And there's coworkers that are playing they're laughing at that. There's coworkers that are laughing at that with the seven of diamonds. Family. Mm. But it's like, why isn't she focused on school or why isn't he focused on school or whatever it is with a 10 of clubs energy? Is it why does it matter when I finish school? Maybe that's what you're arguing with people about. Maybe you didn't finish school for some reason. Or something's going on in a job and you trying to take vacations and maybe you're trying to take vacations during the time and you're not doing a good job in your job or in school and you're trying to take vacations. Your family's complaining about that, siblings are complaining about that, or you're trying to run away from a relationship that you're tired of them. You're tired of the fact that your man, your woman likes your family members and friends, and it's hurtful. So that's why you're trying to show off and get away from that. Maybe Earth sign is doing that. They're not. I don't feel like they're doing. I feel like you're doing that, and that's what arguing with the fire sign elements and water sign elements is coming from with this kind of feeling. Your instincts has the Queen of Hearts energy, but the Pisces. It's the Pisces that you're dealing with. Some water sign female. Like all of them. You're dealing with all water sign. I get cruel. Someone is cruel about water sign females. Someone is cruel to you about water sign. Maybe they're being cruel. They're being cruel. Water sign females are being really cruel to you. But it's step parents. This element could be showing up like a step parent. But it feels like maybe they feel if you're a person that maybe this element feels like a step parent, but they're actually your biological parent, but they feel like a step parent. But it's how they're treating me. Like, you feel like they feel like a step parent because the way they're treating you. Maybe it's a boss that feels like a parent. Maybe it's a partner that feels like a parent. But I didn't ask for. So there's a relationship partner that you have that is acting like a parent. But you're like, I didn't ask for you to be my parent with the Queen of Hearts. Maybe your mother thinks maybe you're back chatting your mother like that. But they just want you to do well. Somebody just wants you to do well, but you're not seeing it that way. And maybe this is what your boyfriend or your girlfriend is complaining to you, or your in-laws are complaining to you about, your parents, your moms, your whoever. Somebody just wants you to focus on the right things with the Queen of Hearts energy. I mean, you're not focusing on the right things for some reason with the Queen of Hearts. Your partner's you're criticizing you for that. By someone altering yourself. Maybe your partner is criticizing you for altering something about yourself physically. They're criticizing you for that. That's where the money is coming from. Seven of diamonds. Maybe they're arguing with you. You're dipping in the money and you're using it. But yeah, for foolishness or stupid things. Like if you're dipping in the money, you're using it for foolishness and stupid things with the seven of diamonds. And that's what this water sign female is being cruel about you. Someone's going on with feeling like a child or acting like a child. This element, either they're acting like a child, you feel like they're a child, or they feel like they feel this way with you. They feel like you're acting like a child. Because of what you're doing with your money. They think that you're being foolish with what you're doing with your money. Seven of diamonds with the Queen of Hearts. They think you're doing food with the 10 of clubs. They feel like a Sag has a lot to say. Maybe that's your father or a coworker. A Sag has a lot to say into how you spend your money. A Pisces has a lot to say into how you Cancer, water sign females have a lot to say into how you spend your money. But I guess no one is helping with your mental health. So maybe something's going on with some people complaining about how you're spending money. But maybe something's going on. Maybe somebody doesn't see that something's going on with you mentally. Like maybe something's going on. But maybe somebody feels like. Maybe you feel like maybe you need help with your mental health, but maybe that's what you want these elements for, or maybe this element needs that. Maybe this element needs you for that, or maybe that's why the fire sign. Maybe that's why you're angry with the fire sign elements about. Right? For leaving your mom. You're angry with these elements for leaving your mom. Fire sign dad, mom, whatever, step parent, Queen of Hearts. Or somebody feels like one for some reason because of treatment and they're trying to say how you spend your money, how you don't spend it, whatever it is. Or fire sign energies with the 10 of clubs. But again, I'm not a child. When I said the 10 of clubs, I'm not a child. Maybe that's what you're arguing with your partner, your mom, with a dad about, with a mom about. Sibling, what your sibling is about. Your sibling is doing this to you. There's a belittling with a sibling. A sibling is I got a Virgo. Maybe a Virgo is belittling you. You feel belittled by siblings, moms and dads, coworkers, or bosses. But it's a why. When I say coworkers and bosses, why are you trying to take? There's a why are you trying to take a vacation now, or why are you trying to alter this, that, and the third? What are you doing with the 10 of clubs? Like, these people that want to understand what you're doing, or this fire sign elements that want to understand why you're involved with something. They want to understand why you're involved with something. Right, your friend's sister, like this fire sign energies that are arguing with you, they don't understand why you're still involved with taking money from your friend's sister or your cousin, whatever it is, some type of friend that somebody has it, and people are stealing stuff from them, or it's your friend's sibling. You don't understand. So are they arguing with them because they're doing that, or they don't understand your involvement with that? But I was promised a lot of money. So 7 of Diamonds, you were promised a lot of money to get involved with something. You were promised a lot of money. I mean, that's why Aries. That's why Aries is leaving you. That's why some fire sign element. That's why they're leaving you. I mean, that's why intuitively, that's why they're favoring earth sign elements. But now you're trying to get away. They see that you're trying to get away because they realize that they're checking for your family members and friends. But you're involved with something and pertaining to the person that they're liking. Maybe you feel like they're doing it on purpose maybe you feel like they're doing it on purpose because you're doing something bad, or maybe you're doing something on purpose because they're doing something bad. It just depends on the situation. Your accomplishment has the Queen of Spades energy. This is your element. Like, you're talking about being insecure. Maybe you're insecure with these fire signs. Something's going on. They think you're insecure. They think you're insecure about something. Maybe it's body. I was getting altering. But a Leo is, when I say body alter, maybe a Leo either a Leo is making you feel insecure, or it's a Leo female that is altering something about their body. Maybe it's what you're arguing with that element about. Maybe they're this fire sign. Maybe they're the ones that are trying to alter. There's an I am also. They're the ones that are trying to alter something about themselves. But you are also. You're trying to alter something about yourself as well. Maybe it's mental. Maybe it's not physical necessarily. Maybe something that's mental about this. Like, maybe you're trying to change something about yourself mentally, or maybe that's what a water sign element. Maybe that's what you need them for. That's what you need this element for. But maybe they're just criticizing you for things that don't matter. Maybe you see it that way, but they don't see it that way. They don't see it that way with the Queen of Spades with the 10 of clubs energy here. Does it go back to school? Maybe you didn't finish school, or whatever it is, whatever level of education you're at. Maybe something's going on with you. Maybe you have a bachelor's and maybe there's a need to get a master's. Maybe you have a master's and there's a need to get a doctorate, PhD, whatever it is. There's a need to go back to school. But yet, so you can manage a business better. Like, maybe something's going on with you not managing a business properly. You're not managing a business properly. Maybe there's a need to take business courses somewhere. Like, there's a need to take business. Maybe that's what this element is screaming at you about. Maybe you should go to school so you could learn how to manage your business properly. Your mom is doing that. A sister is doing that. Friend. But somebody sees you as a fire sign. Somebody sees you as insecure. That's why they keep comparing you to earth sign elements. And you're trying to act like you don't understand why. It's because it's your focus. It has to do with your focus, what you're focusing on with the 7 of Diamonds energy here. It's what you're focusing on, how to make money instead of finishing school, some type of level of degree that you're trying to do, or whatever it is, or taking from somebody. Why don't you just go to school and there's something going on with going to school and taking business courses to run a business properly. Run a business properly, whatever that means. And that's what an earth sign energy is doing. When you feel like an earth sign energy needs to do that. But if that's not true, maybe they don't need to do this. Somebody's fine. Like, this element is fine. It's you. Something's wrong with you, or it's a fire sign element that you're telling them that they need to go to school so they can manage something better, their life better, a business better, a school better, a business better, whatever it is. Leo, fire sign elements, whatever it is. All of them, maybe it's something going on with them that they didn't finish something, and maybe it's going back and forth. You're going back and forth because it's both ways. It's both sides. It's not one-sided with that. It's not one-sided. This element is in between that as well. They're between that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Your spiritual self has a 6 of Diamonds energy here. But I keep getting should have invited. So you keep running this through your brain all the time. Like, just should have invited them. Should have invited. But you have the money to. Maybe something's going on with you not inviting someone somewhere. but you had the money. You actually had the money to invite someone somewhere. You actually had the money to do it. Two of Diamonds being your present. Like, there's a feeling bad with the Two of Diamonds. You feel bad for not inviting Earth sign energies out, away with you, whatever it is, because she's gonna talk a lot. So maybe you feel there's a tension. Maybe you feel like if you invite Earth sign energy out somewhere, or if you did, or you already went and left them, and you had the money to do it, somebody's criticizing you for that. Fire sign energy is criticizing you for not inviting somebody somewhere. She's gonna talk about her own self, her own life. She's gonna talk about herself the whole entire time. The whole entire time. Intuitively, you know someone's gonna do that. Maybe someone feels like you're gonna do that. Talk about yourself the whole entire time. That's why I said these elements were also annoying. But they're also smart. These elements, if it's Earth sign elements, they're annoying. There's an element where they're kind of annoying, but they're also very smart. But yeah, Virgo and a Capricorn. A Virgo and a Capricorn, they're very smart, but something is annoying about them. But that's why the fire sign elements, that's why they favor them. That's why they favor this water sign female. That's why they favor them. But does it have her, keep her as your daughter or son instead? Whatever it is with the Queen of Hearts. Wow. Siblings. It's gonna be a situation where your parent is really favoring your sibling over you, but it has to do with what your choices, their choices in life, whatever that means. Mentality has the Jack of Clubs energy here. Younger fire sign, because this is Aries or some Leo, some fire sign, and you're thinking about this, they're in your mentality. But dealing with the water sign. So maybe this element is showing your partner. They're dealing with this element. Something's going on. They're both in your head. Like, you're thinking that they're dealing with each other. Right? Some type of conversation. Maybe you feel like that's where the deception is coming from. You feel like a fire sign element, younger fire sign to you, whatever. It could be a kid. Maybe this is your child that you're thinking is, maybe something's going on. That's why I said step parents and whatever it is. Or maybe you have a fire sign that's a child. Maybe it's your kid. But I keep getting deceived. Maybe you feel deceived by your child. You feel deceived by your child. Maybe your child, I get to their mom. Maybe you're a step parent somewhere. You're a step parent. And maybe this LNG is your stepchild for some reason. They're running to their real parent. And the real parent is criticizing you for maybe something's going on with you being a lackadaisical step parent or a lackadaisical parent. Or a younger fire sign element that they're your mom. This person, like the younger fire sign, they're dealing with your mom and you didn't know that. Or maybe they were having side conversations about you on the side. Maybe this element is like your cousin or something. They were talking about you with their mom. Friend was talking, your boyfriend, your girlfriend was talking to your mom about you, your sister about you, your whoever, some boss about you, coworker. This element could be a coworker. This element could be your boss. But yeah, that thinks you're silly. There's a boss that thinks you're silly, and that's why you feel deceived by another coworker, fire sign, a younger coworker. That's why the 10 of Clubs energy is here, being that you be feeling insecure with this element being here. What did he say? You're trying to understand what he said to your boss, your mom. A sister. Wow. What did he say? What did she say to him? And maybe if it's not you, then this element is dealing with the craziness. This element is dealing with the issue of focus. And maybe you feel your mom is too involved with your relationship. You're like, Mom, I can handle it. Don't go off and tell my man, my woman what to do. Someone's embarrassing about that. Like, someone is embarrassing about that. Jeez. What's changing? The Ace of Hearts energy being here. Like a new relationship. I get a Cancer. There's a new relationship you have with a Cancer. Maybe that's why you're traveling. But sometimes you making phone calls. Some you feel someone with paranoia and making phone. Maybe you're trying to date someone new. This element could be showing up like a Cancer. But I get that's smarter than you. This element showing up like a Cancer that's smarter than you if it's not a parent or a coworker or a boss. They're showing up like a partner that is smarter than you. For some reason, they're smarter than you, someone that you're dating and talking to. That's why they want you to go back to school to manage something better. Maybe you run a business with this element. Maybe there's a thinking that something is not a good idea. They don't think that either they're a mom and they think that you should not run a business because you need to go back to school to get business management skills, or it's a partner that you're dating and talking to that thinks that you need to go back to school or finish college or finish some type of degree, or it's a partner that is smarter than you and maybe they know how to manage a business better than you, your parent, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend, your wife. Someone thinks that they can manage a business better than you. I was getting smart. Someone's smarter about this element. but they're being rude about the fact that they're smarter than you. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe you think they're being rude and snarky, whatever. Maybe this element is being rude and snarky. Maybe they're being rude and snarky on purpose. They're doing that on purpose. Maybe this element intuitively favors your cousin, your mom, your sister, whoever. Somebody intuitively favors your cousin. This Jack of Clubs is showing up like a cousin that they keep comparing you to as an Earth sign cousin or whatever it is. This element could be showing up like an Earth sign also. If it is, it's a Capricorn energy. It knows it all. There's a Capricorn energy that knows it all. They know it all. That's why I said with the 6 of diamonds and the 7 of diamonds, you had the money to invite someone, Virgo, Capricorn, whatever. You had the money to do it, but you don't want you don't want all the attention taken off of you. And you knew intuitively, you know, someone was going to get accolades and attention in the school, in the classroom, whatever it is. And you're trying to show off. You're trying to do something. This element sees that you're trying to do this. Make it to your ex-wife. Something's going on with an ex. Maybe they're an ex-wife that's smarter, or this element that you're currently with, and they're talking about your current wife. They're comparing this element that if you're a dude, this element you're currently with, and maybe something's going on with your ex-wife. Like maybe some of this comparisons with exes, with ex-girlfriends and ex-wives, some type of comparison with that. But I get your old relationship messed you up. Maybe that's what these elements are talking about. Your old relationship mess, whatever your old relationship was. It could have been with an earth sign. This element could have been a part of an old relationship. I get they're not a part of an old relationship. Maybe this element was a part of an old relationship. But it's going to be. Maybe they're going into the past. This element potentially, like that's why I said there's a new the Ace of Hearts is water sign energy that you're trying to be with instead of this Jack of Clubs. They're moving into the past. Because something's not good about them anymore. So maybe something's going on with the way their work ethic. Maybe you're on the outside looking into maybe they're getting fired and you're not. And you're talking to a boss about that. Maybe it's an old job. Maybe it's a new job that you're going into that you're already trying to vacation from. Or it's a new one. And someone's going into the past and someone's leaving or intentionally. This energy is leaving somewhere intentionally. It's the younger fire sign. They're leaving. I get to go to an earth sign. This energy, they're leaving somewhere intentionally to go to an earth sign energy. But I knew it. You knew that this element was going to go to earth sign element. You knew that. Wow. Your resolution has the 10 of diamonds energy here. 10 of diamonds. Maybe you're making a lot of money, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're making a lot of money with a water sign. But after you get your financial literacy right, maybe that's what this element is arguing you about, financial literacy. In a school, in a job, in a home, in a relationship, business, take business courses, whatever it is, financial literacy. Maybe something you're able to better organize something. You know, you're making more money, you're able to manage money better now. Whatever, it's managed better. This element was trying to tell you that. I had to take a course. This element was telling you to take some type of course to help you out. A boss. Something's going on with your management in a job. Something's going on with your work ethic. Something that you're doing in a job, this element was criticizing you for and this coworker was laughing about it. Or you feel like that coworker said something shady to your boss on the side. But you're making a lot of money, period. Whether your parents agree, element could be showing up like a mom that had a secretive conversation with your boyfriend. Your mom had a secretive conversation with your guy friend, your boyfriend on the side about your focus, somebody's focus in life, whatever it is. Siblings, comparing siblings and being with someone and someone you dating someone and trying to be with someone or you trying to get insight from a mom and how to better manage something in life, whatever it is, money, jobs, focus, what you're focused on. And comparing you to cousins and family members or your man liking your cousin or your sister or something like that. You know? Interesting. All right, let's see what's going on with the outcome, Libra. Woo! Knight of Coins underneath. Somebody it could be an earth sign element. It's a lot of earth here. Maybe an earth sign element. You're trying to. That's why I said should have invited. Maybe this element. You're rushing in to offer. I get a gig. You're trying to rush in to give offer someone a gig. If it's an earth sign element. 6 of Coins energy. You have double Six of Coins energy. You're spending time with Earth sign. But you maybe you made a mistake. You made like I said, you made a mistake with not inviting someone, you know? But I also get asking someone to leave. You made a mistake with asking someone to leave somewhere. Or someone made a mistake with asking someone to leave somewhere. Could be a house, family environment, a job. Could be outside looking into or sign energies being asked to leave somewhere, but maybe that's not true. Or you at house, you ask someone to leave your house, or someone left your house, but or you try to make it seem like you had to go somewhere, and this element just had to go. Could have been a house party, but it has something to do with your man or your woman looking at them with the Six of Coins. So it could be a party. This could be a party setting or some type of outing where you're trying to act errands. You're trying to act like you have errands. And or sign energy was there, but it has something to do with your man or your woman looking at them. You're like, oh, we have to go now. Could be a conversation on the street. You're walking by, you run into your cousin, but they're look at somebody's man or woman is looking lit at somebody, your friend, and you're like, oh, we have to go. We have to go really quickly. Six of Coins, or you should have invited someone somewhere. Right, cousin, you should have invited your cousin somewhere. But something's going on with that. And jealousy, or maybe it's jealous like elements, I don't know. Or a friend, it's a friend. Someone is petty about this. Something is petty about this. Like something is really petty. A Leo, something is petty about a Leo, or maybe a Leo thinks that you're being petty, but it's still following. Maybe you're being petty over the fact that a Leo, like Capricorn, you're being petty over the fact that Leo is still following a Capricorn element. But I get jealous. There's some type of jealous like element with that, with the Six of Coins. But so why didn't she unfollow him? Like you're trying to understand why a Capricorn, some Earth sign didn't unfollow your man, your woman, your friend. But you don't understand. But you think someone is dealing with someone, but they're not. Six of Coins. But so maybe I should call. Maybe you should call an Earth sign element. But I get to tell her what I saw. Like maybe you saw something happen somewhere. Maybe you saw, I get between the Aries and the, like I said from the beginning, maybe you saw something happen between the Aries and the Sag, or some fire-like elements, or somebody's family. You're aware of somebody taking money, large amounts of it for someone, or stealing it out of a store thing, or what the thing you put money in a store, or some type of business. You're aware of something. You feel you need to tell someone something that you saw. Wow. Interesting. All right, let me know how it resonates. Libra, take care. Be blessed. Bye.